Bikin gue nggak fokus malah ikut nyanyi. Lu ngerti nggak?
HP gue mau dicas.
Nah iya, makanya jangan nyanyi dulu. Mana ini? Oh iya, gue inget.
Okay, the
Itu
processing.
masalah 2 juta mora.
That's right. 1 million.
Gimana emang ini? Penipu satu ini kayaknya nih.
Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to...
Thank you, but as this...
Emang agak lain ya.
Alright then, as you wish, Mr.
Kayaknya emang orang ganteng itu emang beda kayaknya dikasih duitnya ya, dikasih penawarannya. Ada. Orang ganteng emang beda ya. Agak lain emang.
What?
Jadi gimana?
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
Jadi ingat seseorang gak sih?
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech.
Kiasan?
The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make.
Oh.
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency.
Oh, jadi bisa ditipu gitu ya?
Then they'll milk
Parah
them for all
emang.
they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Penindasan ya?
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
Jadi kita termasuk beruntung?
The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together.
Oh, ya.
That's how the International Trade Association came about.
Gitu.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on retail.
Oh, jadi orang-orang asing pada berkumpul di sono.
Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Tahu.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty
sebenarnya
aspiration. After all,
yeah.
the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
Meskipun gitu nggak mungkin.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to
Nggak mungkin dong gue cuma ngeliatin dia dari bawah doang. Gue harus ngehadapin langsung. Oh gitu?
And is that likely?
Menurut lo?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way
Oh,
to
apa tuh?
introduce you to the Raiden
Boleh.
Shogun.
Wih, gila cara orang dalam.
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
Luar biasa sekali ya.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However,
Baik
before
sekali
we get
sampai
there,
pengen lu ngabisin semua lu itu buat kita.
connections
Apa
come at a
sih?
high price. You understand?
Aha.
Not you too.
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say
Oh,
price, I'm not talking
sama
about
lagi tadi
Mora.
gue juga ngomongnya Mora.
In
Jadi
fact,
intinya apa?
there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help
Anjir, gue
other people
disuruh
solve some of
jadi
their
apa
problems
namanya?
first.
Penggalang dana kayaknya nih.
I like to do
Apa sih
things in a
namanya
way
kalau
that
yang
keeps
tukang
everybody
bantu-bantu
happy.
babu ya?
It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Ya Allah.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Jadi apa tugasnya?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook?
Ya emang. Nggak juga sih, nggak jahat-jahat amat. Tadi baik sih. Ya.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive.
And then?
Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help.
Oh.
The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Oke. Nggak bisa mencet anjir. On. Gue kira nggak bisa mencet. Amit Violet. Anjir panas banget siang-siang. Oh iya bentar lagi nih HP gue bunyi nih. Ntar dulu. Oh bodoh, bunyi dah tuh HP gue. Mana? Tadi suruh ngapain? Pergi ke Asosiasi Perdagangan Internasional dan pahami situasi anggotanya. Hah, yang mana anjir? Anggota siapa cuk? Ke asosiasi. Toma maksudnya apaan?
Karisu will reach his wits' end if things carry on like they are.
Tanya ke orang ini.
Why in the world can't I use my phone?
Should I close early?
Nanya dong.
It's not a big customer.
Tempat. Oh, asosiasi. Ya. Aha. Datang ke sana. Oh, gitu. Ketua Kurisu. Oke, ketua Kurisu ya. Kurisu. Apa tadi katanya? Ketua sudah lama tinggal di Indo, punya banyak jalur yang orang lain tidak tahu. Oh, jalur apaan? Oh, gitu kah? Ketua Kurisu ya. Ketua Kurisu itu ting-ting. Ini nih ketua Kurisunya. Nih.
Hello there.
Halo.
You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Hampir.
Good. That's a relief.
Ya. Makasih.
You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
Iya, tadi hampir diperas gua 101 juta, enggak 2 juta.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
Sulit sekali ya tinggal di Inazuma.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity. But in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence.
Puas kah?
No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is
Apa tuh?
those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Pengeruk uang. Apa tuh pengeruk uang?
Oh, of the 3 commissions,
Oh.
that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
Oh, apa namanya
That's
Kanjo
right.
Commission
They
itu yang
impose
tadi
astronomical
yang
tax
tadi
rate,
mau meres kita.
unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it.
Oh.
They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora,
Crystal
but now
Marrow.
it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Apa lagi tuh?
Crystal Marrow. What's that?
Tahu?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along.
Oh, gitu kan?
Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth.
Oh, seorang pedagang sender dari Liyue.
So, in order to
Yeah,
pay
man.
our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow.
Di mana aja
Then we
Crystal
found
Marrow
we'd
itu?
only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for
Waduh.
Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher.
Aduh,
Now
gila.
there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Terus gimana?
Isn't that what they call
Monopoli, betul.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits.
Iya,
Once that
emang
happens,
nggak diskusi dulu sama Kanjo itu.
we've tried communicating with the commission directly,
Terus?
but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder.
Wah gila, ini yang terburuk daripada Liyue anjir.
Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Oh, dia dari
Soon I'll have to
Fontaine.
move it.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
Tahu kasihan sekali.
But Carisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck.
Iya, kita kan punya Toma.
We're Outlanders too.
Kita kan punya Toma.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Jadi harus pasrah.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
Pihak satunya siapa?
That vendor.
Pedagang yang mana?
I've actually done business
Oh
with him
iya
in the
yang
past,
itu ya,
but
yang
after a
jualan
point, he
maro,
stopped
kristal
contacting us.
maro ya.
I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair.
Iya sih.
How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Boleh dicoba, boleh dicoba.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Ritou, you just let his...
Boleh
If
dicoba.
I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district.
Oke.
We're on the case.
Siap. Demi supaya bisa keluar dari sini. Aku pengen ke itu anjir. Ke Catherine apa yang ada di sini? Apa sih namanya? Petualang yang ada di sini. Ini ya. Oh ini nih ya nah, kristal naronya. Lu kan? Iya benar.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Ya kita baru
So,
nyampe.
what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business.
Ya kan nanya,
Trade
isinis
secret.
amat.
Got it? You know what trade and secret mean,
Nggak
right?
ngerti. Siapa ya itu? Kata-kata dari mana ya itu?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Betul.
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Kurisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't
Antek-antek.
they?
Ini siapa ya?
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single mora.
Pelit anjir.
Hey, what's your problem?
Tahu gelut
Get
kita.
out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't
Curi
for
aja
me,
dah,
they'd be
curi
in
aja.
seriously hot water.
Kalau kita ambil aja boleh nggak?
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Iya, kepala yang asli.
Yeah,
Betul.
let's check back in with him.
Ngomong sama Toma langsung lah. Nggak jelas. Kita kan masalahnya dari Toma langsung ini. Mana orangnya? Si Toma tadi di mana ya? Oh, aneh nih. Lu berdiri mulu kayak lagi upacara. Bantuin.
That was quick.
Belum.
You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a
Tahu.
little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can.
Tuh, pedagang nggak jelas tuh.
Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
Tahu.
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar.
Lu kan pandai menawar. Nah, tawarin.
He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently.
Gara-gara pajak
I
anjir.
can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Jadi gimana?
You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an outlander too?
Oh.
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's
Yeah.
right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma.
Oh.
When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Ritou.
Oh gitu.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
Terus
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
parah emang.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Oh gitu. Aduh, kamu positif sekali.
Is that all you need to know?
Well then,
Kayaknya
it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
ternyata di sini traveler lebih pintar daripada gue nggak ngerti amat, cuma kayak hah oh gitu, oh iya oke kata gitu intinya. Jadi intinya.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh?
Tahu.
Where's this coming from?
Mondstadt kan?
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Kau dari Mondstadt kan? Waduh. Ngasih naon ya? Ini jamur aja, nak jamur nih. Lu suka jamur kan? Kan biasanya suka nempel tuh di dinding.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there.
Kan?
The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. My
Ngikutin
hometown,
dari itu,
home of freedom.
dari si
How
Barbara.
I long to go back and visit.
Hahaha.
It's working!
working.
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you?
Tutup
I know what you're
matamu,
up to.
tutup matamu. Nanti ku kasih
What
angin.
is this? What are you up to now?
Ini.
Close your eyes already!
Betul.
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Bukan.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
Tidak pernah padam, ya.
I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them
Si Rama
floating
lagi
up into the
ngelipet.
sky.
Disuruh tadi kata si Rama nanti aja itu dulu katanya dia ngelipet dulu baru gue nyetrika. Kayaknya dia udah terlalu lama meninggalkan Liyue dan Mondstadt jadinya halunya udah ketinggian.
Liyue.
Ya ampun mulai. Gua kasih yang spesial deh. Ini gelas lilin. Kingsin. Ini nyarinya susah. Aduh, ini nyarinya susah harus di atas gunung, lu bayangin.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
Tahu
You mean
nih.
the folks from the International Trade Association.
Nah,
And
tuh
I
tahu
suppose they are
makanya
far from
kasihan
home,
dikit,
just like
jangan
me.
monopoli.
Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them?
Makanya.
Well, no one's stopping you,
Betul.
so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough.
Kau terlalu tertutup.
So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me.
Siapa?
And make Mondstadters look like the worst. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
Oke.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Gak apa-apa, mereka masih maaf kamu loh.
Come on, you scaredy cat.
Tahu. Sekarang saatnya minta maaf.
Time to make things right.
Betul.
So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
Tahu apa lagi yang ditunggu?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions.
Hah? Pemungut pajak.
They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it.
Oh.
Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
Ya, ujung-ujungnya itu mah sama aja diputer-puterin anjir.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
Tahu anjir.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
Kita butuh bukti.
Evidence. You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it.
Nah, itu dia.
Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious.
Apa tuh
As it
kenapa?
happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Boleh.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose.
Let's go. Ayo, demi keluar dari ritou. Di mana? Siapa ini? Yo aja. Sobat laknat itu.
Hey, Drew, it's him.
Hah? Oh itu pemungut pajak.
After him!
Ikutin, follow.
It's not like I'll get any customers. Love for freedom. Which one should I choose?
Yang mana? Ikutin dia. Oh, nggak boleh kelihatan.
Sorry. Ryoko, how's business?
Apa tuh? Taruh.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Ya di sini.
If you wanna taste Mondstadt great wine, then look no further than...
Now, who else is behind on payments?
Tolong gue,
Let me
jangan
think.
kelihatan. Aku ngumpet.
Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Iya.
He's getting further and further away!
Iya. Mana
What was
dia?
that sound?
Quiet!
Iya.
Don't let him find us!
Iya, gue tahu kok.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Iya, maaf tuh Paimon.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Hah? Ngelek, Cok.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Hah?
He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
Lah iya dia ngilang.
If only we made less noise.
Iya jangan salahin gue dong. Gue ngapa-ngapain gue tadi cuma naon ya. Cuma naon ya. Cuma tadi saya bukan salah gue, Cuk. Jadi kita di sini. Ngulang kah? Ya ngulang.
Hey, Drew.
After him.
Ya ngulang.
Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure. He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
I'll get any customers.
Ntar jalannya harus gini.
Love for freedom.
Lumin, yang
Which one should
bener
I
Lumin.
choose?
Jangan ketahuan Lumin. Teret.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Udah?
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
What was that sound?
Enggak suara.
Quiet. Don't let him find us.
Gue diem, Cok.
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Ngelek. Hah? Ulang kah? Oh enggak. Kaget kira ulang. Apa itu?
What could he be doing at a place like this?
Gak tahu.
It
Nanya
looked
gue
like he
anjir.
buried something over there, didn't it?
Coba lihat. Naon tuh? Perjuangan gue tadi. Apa tuh? Ini. Batu. Naon itu?
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Oh. Itu tujuan aslinya Paimon ternyata.
Let me take a look here.
Apa emang?
Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction. Each one.
Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
Let's go.
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Tidak gentleman, guys.
You aren't gonna come with us?
Tahu.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association.
Tidak gentleman.
I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Tidak gentleman, guys.
Points for agility.
Ngobrol ke siapa, Cok? Oh ya, Kurisu.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
Waduh, ditagih tuh duit.
The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
Kamu, HP gue ikon, Cok.
Member of the association?
Aduh.
It
Siapa ya?
just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Betul.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that?
Ketahuan.
Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger.
Betul.
So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we...
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a...
Word has it
Hele.
that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh?
Ayo
Is that
lu
a threat? Are you
dimarahin.
threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Dimarahin kan.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct?
Terus?
Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Tuh, dengerin.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it.
Even an ounce
Yay.
of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Lah, gelap kah?
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree? Ah, Chief, you've arrived. What was all the commotion I heard just now? We were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand.
A helping
Gelap kah?
hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Hah?
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name? You outlanders have no respect for the rules.
Waduh, kok gelut jadinya?
Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Tahu, mas lagi runyam, Cok.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Toma datang akhirnya pemuda satu ini bekerja.
And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Akhirnya pemuda satu ini bekerja, cuy.
You never heard of the fixer?
Paimon, lihat situasi Paimon.
You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Ya.
Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have...
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady...
Hah? Itu kipas.
For our clan, some courtesy.
Itu kipas.
You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi.
Gua yang nggak ngerti apa-apa. Ini lagi ngomongin apa ya? Saya diam, saya pintar, saya nggak tahu. Saya nggak tahu apa-apa.
Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
Oh, semudah itu?
But Chief! Enough. We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response,
gitu.
huh?
Yeay,
I suppose that
selesai.
bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so
Segitunya ya.
much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the
Iya,
traveler.
kasih gua
She's the one who
murah,
found a
gua
way to turn
kekurangan
things
duit.
around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Kasih gua duit.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Apa katanya? Sebenarnya apa yang terjadi sih, gua nggak ngerti anjir. Perasaan tadi yang nyuruh bantu kan lah. Perasaan tadi yang nyuruh bantu bukan gue.
Thank you.
Ya sama-sama. Lu juga lain
It's
kali
tyranny,
jangan marah-marah.
plain and simple.
Alah, marah-marah mulu. Mana sih ini? Gue sekarang udah bisa keluar belum? Gue mau keluar dari sini anjir. Mau keluar dari ritou.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tadi si Rasagi Himegimi
Straight to the
kan?
point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Yashiro Commission di Pulau Narukami. Pelayan Shirasagi Himegimi. Apa sih anjir? Namanya
You've
apa sih?
been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time?
Tahu.
So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Sepertinya.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself.
Jangan bahas kayak gituan juga ke gue.
I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Oh.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Sepertinya begitu.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato.
Semuanya?
Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan.
Oh, seram sekali.
I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
Terus julukan kepala daerah ritou
Asking the
dari
right
mana?
questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary.
Hah?
Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Lebih kerajin sih.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery, but the main thing was I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue.
Oh gitu
So,
Kak.
when
Bisa
Miss
gitu ya?
Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true.
Wah gila, reputasi gue nyampe sini terus sampai bisa didengar sama orang yang martabatnya tinggi. Wih gila, gue keren banget ya emang ya.
That is,
Gila sih.
that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Aduh, harapannya tinggi banget ya. Maaf nih.
Change the
Hope-nya
tide of the
tinggi banget nih.
times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see.
Mengendalikan orang kuat, memanfaatkan mata hati orang.
With your help, even the Vision
Emang
Hunt
gue
decree.
hebat itu ya? Aku menolak. Kotoaru. Gue di sini cuma pengen ngomong sama Raiden Shogun.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
Tujuan di sini cuma pengen ketemu Raiden
Yes,
Shogun,
of course.
coy.
I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall
Nah,
help set
itu
that
dia.
up for you.
Nah, itu yang pengen gue denger.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Iya, untungnya.
Well, my work on Ritou is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now.
Gue udah bisa keluar dari Ritou belum? Gue udah bisa keluar dari
one
Ritou belum?
more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House. As per the letter.
Gue udah bisa keluar dari Ritou belum?
Good luck with everything.
Gue
See you soon.
udah keluar dari udah bisa keluar dari Ritou belum? Toma. Ya udah pergi dong.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
Tapi ada satu masalah.
What's up?
Tahu tidak boleh meninggalkan Ritou.
I
Gimana?
forgot all about that.
Nah, makanya.
Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
Terus gimana?
No wonder he was so matter of fact about the whole thing.
Aduh, terus
As we get
gimana?
off Ritou, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score. Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Oke. Anjir, tujuan gue buat keluar dari Ritou malah itu. Mana gue mau keluar dari Ritou? Keluarkan saya dari kota ini. Gue nggak mau kejebak. Saya mau keluar.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami
Betul.
Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a
Betul.
travel permit, this is as far as you'll get.
Ini
Those
surat
are the rules.
As expected.
surat
Traveler,
tadi.
you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Ritou? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say
Sama.
about his
Di sini
subordinates.
kebanyakan korupsi,
Who
anjir.
knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Bisa jadi. Kita kan punya banyak fans dari semua kalangan. Gila. Mana? Kanjo Commission.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
Itu.
The Kanjo Commissioner?
Betul.
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to... Ah, wait.
Ya, itu siapa tuh?
Oh, Commissioner!
Oh, itu komisaris. Oh.
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel.
Oh, dia tahu kita kah?
Come on.
Oh my god,
Let's
dia
see
tahu
what we
kita.
can do for you.
Paimon dia tahu kita, Cek. Wah, gila.
Did you get all that?
Tahu. Korupsi dasar.
My sincere apologies.
Dasar. Rakyat selatan memang. Mana tadi? Pemimpin. Saya mau keluar dari sini. Keluarkan saya dari sini. Keluarkan
I
saya
am
dari kota
Hiragi
ini.
Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan.
Halo.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was
Keluarkan kami dari Ritou. Keluarkan kami dari Ritou.
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
Pertama, itu cewek di belakang ngapain? Kedua, berarti lu kenal kita. Oh my god. Emang kitanya terkenal
So
banget
what
ya.
you're saying is we really are pretty famous, huh?
Lihat Paimon senyumnya. Kelihatan banget kayak. Iya. Kelihatan banget ya.
Absolutely.
Tengilnya.
How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the overlord of the vortex back under the sea, eh?
Ya, sebenarnya itu pertama dibantuin sama Venti, kedua ada Adeptus sama Liu Kissing ya bantuin. Ya.
Exactly. Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
Kita kebetulan ikutan aja sama eventnya.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liu Harbor.
Ya itu baru kita, betul, itu baru kita. Itu baru kita.
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, all right.
True.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
Tahu?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Ritou is greatly honored to have you visit us.
Boleh dong keluar dari
One
Ritou.
other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Hah?
This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your
Bantu naon?
assistance to the Conjure Commission.
Menghilangkan korupsi. Boleh.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Iya,
Excellent.
saya babu sini.
Well then,
Babu
you
emang di
must know
mana-mana.
the Qingxian. A flower grows on the mountaintops of
Iya, tahu.
We've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Gue punya Kingsin kok.
Yes, bring me 300
Anjir,
Qingxian,
300
would you?
bajingan, Cok.
Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Iya.
Too much trouble, is it? I see.
Langsung kita cari alasan, guys.
Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
Surat apa?
That sounds much more like it.
Ya itu lebih mudah.
709
But
letters to be precise.
ini kakek-kakek tua minta di Smackdown ini lama-lama nih. Smackdown aja yuk.
Gives. How come you don't have people to do that already?
Tahu anjir. Ngajak ribut,
Terribly
Cok.
sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
Ngajak ribut
What
banget.
sort of an explanation is that?
Siapa itu?
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
Nggak tahu nih.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Ini ku bilangin sama Toma lu anjir. Nyusahin emang apa bapak-bapak satu ini. Bapak-bapak satu ini nyusahin banget, Cuk.
Halt, you two.
Hah?
What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She
Tuh,
insists
kan.
that you read it immediately.
Apa nih?
Quick, let Paimon see.
Seandainya saja aku bisa menyampaikan pesan ini dengan langsung jika surat ini terbuat dengan dan kuara saat itu. Makanya aku memberi undangan pada suatu keluarga kita sekarang bertemu karena malam ini di bawah cahaya rembulan yang bersinar. Aku akan mencoba cara untuk mengalihkan perhatian mereka. Oh.
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Oh iya dong. Ini namanya telepati antara perempuan.
What's going on? Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back?
Makanya mata lu itu jangan mikir kemana-mana, maka jangan yang dipikirin makanan mulu.
Let's ask her tonight, see what she has to say.
Oke. Kita kemana ya? Sini kan?
Are you running away?
Gimana dia? Lah. Gimana dia?
You
iya.
finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato.
Oh, dia anaknya
This
kah?
is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Iya, senang bertemu denganmu juga.
She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Jadi
Is it Paimon or does something seem a bit off here?
Kenapa?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Kenapa?
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Lihat mukanya MC. Kayak, aduh ini lagi. Gua kira tadi bakalan dikasih bantuan, ternyata gue disuruh-suruh lagi. Jadi babu lagi anjir. Bentar, ini bisa gue jadiin stiker ini. Bentar, mana ya? Nih. Gue jadiin stiker mukanya Lumin. Nah, itu dia maksud gue.
Like
Iya.
father, like daughter.
Iya.
Couldn't you be more original?
Udah, kita balik aja Paimon.
You misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain.
Jangan
I was
salahin
hoping
gue.
that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission.
Kujo Kamaji.
My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But there is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Ritou, but you are outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island.
Terus gue gimana caranya keluar dari Ritou kalau gue sekarang nggak bisa keluar begini?
Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course,
ya gue
in
juga
doing
ngerti.
so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Ritou. That, to be perfectly
Kesepakatan
honest,
yang bagus.
as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Ritou.
Jadi gimana?
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
Betul.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They
Siapa
seemed
tuh?
to be discussing how to keep you here on Ritou. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the shogun. We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is...
Gimana tuh? Waduh, gimana?
Very well. I'll be waiting for you
Bajingan
at the border.
ternyata di cutscene,
I'm
Cuk.
counting on you to deliver my letter.
Di-cut. Oh iya terserah deh. Misalkan gue bisa pergi dari Ritou anjir. Demi gue. Tunjukkan
Is
saya
this really
keluar
necessary?
Ritou. Saya mau keluar dari tempat siarannya.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
Watatsumi.
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
Yo.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter.
Kau
Please,
mempertanyakan
do not cause us
kemampuanku?
any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Tahu.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament.
Ayu.
Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy,
Aduh,
she certainly
gila.
talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Pandai sekali memang.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Betul.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Jadi
Well
apa?
then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her.
There's no time to lose.
Ya deh, terserah. Ayo berangkat. Yes, keluar. Yes, keluar. Yes, keluar. Gimana cara dorongnya? Nah, itu maksud gue.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it. You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Kenapa tadi gini?
Picked the wrong test subject. There's no end to this.
Game's up. Time's over. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Ini lagi diituin, lagi jagain, sabar.
Scared, speechless. Forever hold your
Eat this.
Locked up.
Lagi dijagain. Gue berenang. Gak bisa ketek aja. Dah, maju lagi.
Things are about to get dicey.
Target. Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiraki, stay close. Shadow of the past. Mind to command.
Sabar guys.
Everybody stand back.
Mana lagi? Mana itu? Oh ini.
Lockdown.
Kok pada nggak kelihatan sih? Kecil banget. Mana lagi? Oh udah.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there.
Hah?
In my letter, I've requested Kamachi to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token.
Terima kasih.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you... No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you...
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love? Shinojo, did you honestly... What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft
Ternyata
side.
bapak sayang anak juga dia.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Oh iya.
Chisato.
Dadah, makasih.
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift. All right.
Kayaknya si Nojo ini cinta sama si Chiragi. Sama nonanya deh. Dan dia kecewa. Wah gila. Ntar dulu dong mah. Keluar akhirnya. Gila. Keluar dari Rito. Yeay. Oh my god, gue keluar dari Rito. Apaan tuh? Oh my god, gue keluar dari Rito. Akhirnya. Yes, gue keluar dari Rito. Akhirnya guys, oh my god. Akhirnya keinginanku. Oh my god, itu gimana caranya gue ke atas? Oh my god, akhirnya gue keluar dari Rito. Yes. Sekarang tujuan gue bisa kesini. Anjir itu deket misi dong. Aduh, itu harus gue jauhin tuh. Itu harus gue jauhin. Tra Abyssals. Ye, ketemu Catherine. Ya. Hah? Pulau Seirai? Berarti dikasih misi baru. Oh gitu. Ada Catherine lain guys. Masa? Oh gitu, agak lain ya. Benar kah? Yang benar yang mana? Ah ya iya sih. Oke. Ya intinya gitu guys.